Never buy an artificial heart that was made in Poland. They didn't have any fingers left, so they gave me a monkey's tail. It ain't worth a shit. I can type 90 words a minute, but nobody will hire me just because I'm a shark. Instead of tying a string around your finger to remind you of something, put a turd in your pocket. This is a boy, spelled G-Z-K-Z-J-B, pronounced It's easy to quit smoking with the antagonizer lighter. It lights once every 500 times. Always keep your gun pointed at somebody in case it accidentally goes off. For underprivileged kids? Oh, hell yeah, I'd be glad to help. I pledge $100. Ah, don't mention it. I ain't paying, fuck 'em. Why'd you run through the wall? Didn't you see the wall? I'll go around and pull you out by the tail, okay? You know you're dead when they use you for third base. Measure 2 inches from the edge of the glass and pour. The opposite of snoring is snorting, which is farting in your sleep. People who don't snore, snart. Because if a human being neither snored nor snorted, he'd blow up. I knew I should have worn a tie. After a workout, I smell like a goat. If someone complains, I shove corks up his nose. This is a super close-up of Bo Derek's ass. This is a super close-up of my ass. Drinking ain't my problem, standing up's my problem. See this milk on my lip? I'm not gonna wipe it off. You can say 50 prayers a minute with my speed praying course. It gives you more time to get laid. You got a high and a low and a warm front and a cold front, which means rain. And the temperature will be 30. Have some schmegalamunga. How do you spell it? I'm not eating nothing I can't spell. Broomall, Pennsylvania is noted for its boring sky, which covers the town from one end to the other. In 1870, a boy by the name of Buddy Broomall stood at this very spot and said, "This is Broomall." Damn, I'm just as ugly as my friends. We're never going to get anywhere being this ugly. Okay, Gus, which hand has the spaghetti in it? This one or this one? This one? All right, I'll give you one more chance. Always carry a yo-yo in case you get trapped in a coal mine. $14, $15, If this works, it'll be the first time. Way to go, Bob. Never trust a man wearing a ski mask in a steam bath. I killed 1,000 people, but it don't count. I had my fingers crossed. I know a guy who took a half hour to open one of my packages. If you had a second life, what would you like to return as? I'd like to return as a pair of panties. Always carry 2 bowling balls, so in case your opponent forgets this, you can lend him your extra ball. So what if I put mustard on my carrots? I know a guy who eats Brussels sprouts. I wouldn't be in the same room with a Brussels sprout. Some companies give you a watch for 20 years service. Guess what they give you at Merrill Lynch? Stay tuned for Outdoor Sportsman as Clint Eastwood hunts moles with a bulldozer. I'm happy. Them single people ain't happy. Sleeping with everybody, working when they want to. They ain't happy. I'm happy. I'd rather mow the lawn and go to an orgy. Very good. How long do I have to watch? The word for the day is prick. A prick is a guy who won't let you copy his answers. Oh yeah, well you ain't getting it back. The rule says never move a golf ball from behind a tree. How come no one complains about horse dew? Don't you know that the dew from a single horse is equal to 18 Great Danes or 56 Chihuahuas? Instead of walk and crawl around on your stomach, do you ever see a fat snake? Mm-hmm. You're ugly if you have to lift your nose to eat. When I got arthritis, people thought I was washed up, but I fooled them. Throw the ball up, wait till it hits the ground, and then swing. You'll miss it every time. Contains iron, copper, zinc, and make this out of a Buick. When standing on your head, tape your nose so no one can drop things into it. The rule says never spit watermelon seed out at the table. The hell with that rule. Fig is a funny word. Newton's a funny word. But when you offer someone a fig Newton, how come nobody laughs? The first rule of aviation is never fly into a mountain. 10,000 planes have collided with mountains. The mountains are winning 10,000 to nothing. A beast at every window makes me a nervous wreck. I'm 10 years old and I look 90. Rule number 5,000,000 says, never wake your lover for sex. Bullshit. Next. When did you buy this? Yesterday. How can you go wrong? A real alligator for only 39 cents. Well, $10 if you count the handling. A chin rest for peeping in the keyholes. Hey, remember that bowling ball I borrowed? My kid put it in a microwave. Okay, lock 'em up. Grow a few warts and you'll never get punched. Nobody wants to punch a wart. You're a loser if you go to the laundromat with 8 socks and come back with 4. This is a good ass. It's all you can do to stop from biting it. This is a bad ass. Grab this thing and it'll squish between your fingers. Ass abuse really pisses me off. God damn it, I don't see how an ass can get like this. Oh, this is a disgrace. Christ, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't get it. Every New Year's I wear a goofy hat, I blow this thing, I bang on a pot, and I never have a good time. This cave is really getting on my nerves. I've had a cold my whole life. Everything I own is a rock. My handkerchief, my toothbrush, my toilet paper. Christ, even my jockstrap is a rock. Never buy a pet snake unless you have a pet rock. Eat all you want, so if there's an earthquake, you won't fit in every little crack. You're an alcoholic if you set the alarm for 3 a.m. to take a drink. People wake up early to go fishing. Fuck fishing, I'd rather drink. Always carry 2 rackets, so in case your opponent forgets his, you can lend him your extra racket. Next, when did you buy these? Yesterday. A gun sight so you don't miss the toilet. I love to do that. Always carry a brick to throw at that filthy handle. Always peel your bananas before your grocer weighs them. With the antagonizer baby rattle, you can wake up everybody. This is the 9 of diamonds. Wrong. 8 of diamonds. Wrong. I'm sorry, I meant the 7 of diamonds. Wrong. Is it a diamond, for Christ's sake? What I usually do now is cover my eyes. I'm not looking. I swear I'm not looking. Is it the 3 of spades? Way to go, Bob. This thing catches your teeth in case they fall out. The rule says you can read the articles, but you can't look at the dirty pictures. You're an airhead if you lay your head on a scale and it stays at 0. I want a yum. Yeah, me, yum. Oh, a job. What kind of job did you have in mind? A teacher. A teacher? How will people understand you? What? These things are everywhere. It's depressing. Everyone says they're good for a 20-year-old. Jesus Christ. Cut a door in your blanket to let farts escape before they get your wife. This guy goes to the doctor, he says, "Doc, it hurts when I go like this." And the doctor says, "Well, then don't go like this." Get it? Get it? You don't get it. A bowling ball? Put your nose in the hole. It's a moron handkerchief. You're paranoid if you cut your peas in half to check for poison. Now I realize a lot of people are against mass murder. Grow up, will you? The name you give your baby has a lot to do with what it will become. For instance, name your son Fritz and he has absolutely no chance of becoming President of the United States or President of anything. If you want your daughter to be big and strong and have hairy legs, name her Gretchen. And if you want your son to become a heart surgeon, for Christ's sake, don't name him Bruno. I mean, how would you like a guy named Bruno working on your heart? Does that aggravate you? Damn right. A bowling ball? It's a bra for pregnant dogs. If we don't pull the plug on your husband, it'll just be a vegetable, a potato. Never trust a brain surgeon who advertises on telephone poles. A turd is a man's best friend. Your favorite turd in the window will discourage burglars, skunks, Christ, even ghosts run from turds. Always be sure no one is hiding under your bed. I predict an epidemic of decapitations caused by ceiling fans flying loose. Anyone who can relax with propellers over his head deserves to be decapitated. Man has 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 pecker. The thing he wants most to have 2 of, he has 1 of. Who needs 2 nostrils? Christ, I'd trade a nostril any day for another pecker. Anybody would. But I wouldn't trade an ear for an extra pecker. It just wouldn't look right with a pecker sticking out the side of your head. Okay, what are we going to call a disease I discovered? How about Dicky Doo-Doo disease? I don't want a disease named after me. Girl Scout cookies? I'll take 10 boxes. I ain't paying, fuck 'em. When I'm elected, I'll rob, I'll cheat, and I'll cover up. They don't call me I admitted shit for nothing. When I'm elected, you won't have to bust your ass trying to find a whorehouse on a Saturday night. There's going to be one in every corner, and 2 between the corners. More whores, that's my motto. Oh, and to you young people, hey man, need any grass? Huh? When your wife wakes you to go to church. When your wife wakes you to go golfing. Old man throwing from the Dunwoody home. Who is it? It's the murderer. What do you want? What do you mean, what do I want? I'm a murderer. Oh. Well, go murder the guy next door. I did. I got just the insurance policy for you. Oh, no. Long term, short term? I gotta go. Your first payment won't be for 3 months. Okay, I'll get back to you. Got any jobs? We don't have any freak jobs, but I'll pay you to hang around the office. Give and you might receive. Take and be sure of receiving. Always carry a bucket of vomit. Vomit, vomit, I got vomit. Ah, he's got vomit! If I concentrate hard enough, the flame will not burn my hand. Ah! Didn't work. The flame will not burn, the flame will not burn. Ah! Shit. The flame will not burn, the flame will not burn. Ah! Fuck it, I'm going back to drugs. You know you're drunk when you put your pants to bed and you hang over the chair all night. Hi, I'm Schwartz, the friendly turd. Ah! Hi, this is my wife Cheryl. Where's your wife? The dish goes to... The toothbrush goes to... The roach killer goes to... And the toilet goes to... Alcoholitis is caused by eating foods from aluminum cans. The symptoms are aluminum siding on the chest and rain spouts on the back. Help! 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 Fuck it, I ain't getting up. Help! Help! Bitch. Never touch that filthy doorknob with your bare hands. You're a bad dresser if you wear a green nose ring with a red shirt. You're ugly if your eyes are in your armpits. People with fat necks are impossible to strangle. Okay, what are we going to call this? How about smooga? S-M-O-O-G-A, smooga. Smooga? This is the worst shit in the world. You're going to call the worst shit in the world smooga? Shit. This is shit. Hi, my name is Hung. What's on your shoulder, Hung? Oh, you mean this? This is Mung. It's the United Fun guy again. I know you're in there. He knows we're in here. Open the door, asshole. The most important thing when selling a hunk of shit is to talk positively. Take this ladder. You think I'm going to talk about the missing rung? Start talking about missing rungs, you ain't going to sell shit. You don't recognize me, do you? I'm your instructor. Don't be fooled by this beard. It's a phony. You think this is my real hair? Wrong. Stay tuned for the young doctors who cure a woman of Maxine phobia, which is the fear of having your name changed to Maxine. What's intercourse mean, Daddy? Intercourse, well, there's a man and there's a woman and one thing leads to another, and before you know it, her pants are off. And one thing leads to another, and before you know it, his pants are off. And then, is it like fucking? When I'm president, there will be no more prejudice against men with heads made out of shit. Sorry I couldn't save your wife, but I had too much to drink last night and I just had a bad day. You moron. Asshole! That's the last time I'm gonna be honest. How long you gotta put up with this shit before you throw it away? What's in the box? Guess. You don't have a turd in there. Close. Very close. God damn. Not a pet fart. Pet fart in a box. Well, the pet rock was big. A fart's more fun than a rock. Later, too. Cheaper to mail. Okay, we'll buy it, but get it out of here, will you? God damn. You're drunk if you throw out the dog and you take the trash for a walk. On the first date, I told her, if you think you're going to get laid, forget it. But I didn't say nothing about the second date. The simple son of a bitch thinks he's going to get laid. I'll start off with, sex isn't important. I want you as a person. He'll probably try the old I want you as a person trick. This is going to be so easy I hate myself. Shit. The word for today is fubble. F-U-B-B-L-E. A fubble is a fart bubble in the bathtub. This is your captain speaking. In case you're interested, I was last in my class in flight school. Anyway, we're cruising at 600 miles an hour at an altitude of 3 inches. At 3 inches, there are a lot of bad things sticking out of the ground, things that can fuck us up. Fire plugs, turtles, shit like that. Have a good day. Okay, sit in front of the camera and say something that might attract the women in our files. Listen, sister, all the other guys are going to tell you a pack of lies when all they really want to do is get laid. Me, I don't bullshit. My idea of having a good time is coming over to your place, getting laid, raiding the fridge, then getting laid again. That ought to get him. See, the women today, they like the honest approach. Would you please pass the salt, Dad? How do you ask? Pass the fucking salt, Dad. A ring? A tie clasp?
a bookmarker. You can even make a Chinese.
The cheapest arm I got goes for $3. If you're one of those people who insist on having an elbow, $5. Eight out of 10 dog owners watch when their dogs go to the bathroom. 1 out of 10 dogs watch when their owners go to the bathroom. Coochie, coochie, fucking coochie. The word for today is schmeter. S-H-M-E-T-E-R. A schmeter is the distance in meters between your ass and the water in the toilet. Wang knows, isn't it embarrassing walking around with your thing hanging out? It would be if it was little. I'm curious, where are the rest of your privates? Oh, they're on my elbow. Some people actually put this shit in their mouth. Jesus Christ. If a bug crawls on your salami, don't throw it away. Shuffle it so you can't tell which slice has the bug on it.
Among the leaders in the National League in slugging percentage. Score so well. Played his collegiate golf.
Weenie, pecker, Peter, dong, wang. A lot of men call their organs a wang when they really have a weenie. Nobody calls their organ a weenie when they really have a wang. Let's get it straight, men. Weenie, Pecker, Peter, Dong, Wang, and mine.